Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here and welcome back to another Cardano video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you never miss an update. What I'm going to dig into today is the Cardano Africa deal and the tweet that Charles put out over the weekend that seems to suggest that the last signature has now been done and we are awaiting the final announcement. So speculation is growing. Are we going to see a massive pump in the Cardano price? I'm not convinced on seeing a huge pump based on the back of this news just yet, but I will dig into that in this video and I will make this fairly quick. Please do give the video a like and leave a comment down below as well to help get it out there, and also give it a share if you do think it's valuable. So let's jump in. So what you see on my screen now is the tweet that Charles put out. For some reason, I have this strong desire to tweet these two images. Must be the blending of my ornithology endeavors with my love of 18th century American history. So the picture is basically a bird, which I'll show you in a second, and John Hancock here, which is kind of synonymous with your signature or your John Hancock. And the bird, when you look into it, is the white-cheeked turricu, which is commonly found in Ethiopia. So it looks like Charles is putting out this cryptic tweet to say that they have their final signature. We haven't got the official announcements on this yet, and I would expect them to come from the government within the next few days and maybe coming out at the exact same time as the IOHK announcement. There's lots of speculation around what the deal is going to be, what it's going to do for the price. For now, we don't know the specifics of what this is going to be. And I think the specifics of the deal and how they are going to implement or how they are going to use the Cardano blockchain is going to be the deciding factor on how high we pump or how much of a pullback we get. Because it's not out of the question that we could actually see a bit of a pullback in the price either. So let's take a look at the charts and see why I am saying things like that. So in the bigger picture here, we can see this is the daily chart. Again, I have pulled this uptrend down slightly to line up better with the pullbacks at the end of March. But this is the bigger picture of what I am looking at here in this ascending triangle as we aim to push up to test that all-time high. And look, it's not out of the question that we could get an extremely quick pump up there if the deal had a lot of groundbreaking stuff in it, but we'll talk about that in a second. So looking here then on the shorter time frame, Cardano really is in consolidation for me. And this is the build up to something big, the build up to a breakout. You can see between $1.25, $1.24.25, all the way down here to $1.15. In that 10-cent range, we have been trending over the last, over the last week or more, we have been in this zone here. So lots of calls that we are now a stable coin. But again, there is a breakout coming. I would see the breakout coming before the 12th of April, looking at the technical side of it here. Now, it never waits until the actual end point of where these line up, which would take us out to the 12th of April, which is this day next week. I would expect during this week to get that breakout. I really am, as a Cardano bull, as a long-term bull of where Cardano is going, I do expect us to go a lot higher. So I am leaning towards the breakout to the upside, but I want people to be prepared that just because this deal comes out, it may not mean an instant push to the upside. And if we don't get that, you will see the usual negative comments about Cardano is never going to moon, it's never going to pump and all this kind of stuff. For me, I don't really care about that. I'm looking where we're going long term. And yes, there is a potential for a huge push on this, and it will come down to the detail. So lots of talk of identity solutions within this deal, but we don't know exactly what it's going to be. This is groundbreaking for the blockchain space to be going into partnership with a government to get them to start using a blockchain like Cardano. So again, I cannot wait to see the details on this, and when we do get them, I will do a video on it. As soon as I see them, I will try and get a video out breaking down what it actually means and what they are going to utilize on the Cardano blockchain. So I have seen speculation on Ethiopia going to be using ADA as their currency. To me, that is a non-run. I really don't see something like that. It is more going to be about identity, traceability, putting all of that on the blockchain. And this is going to be a use case for what is possible on Cardano. So this is going to build long-term adoption of the Cardano blockchain, which is what we all need. Look, these pumps up and down in the short time frame, they're great, they're nice to see. But if we want to sustain the prices in the long term, these high prices in the long term, we really do need to see the adoption, the utilization of the blockchain. What we see over the last week or so with NFTs and everything like that coming on, we start to get a bit of a taste of what is going to be possible when we start to get real use of the blockchain. So again, as soon as there's details on this, I will let you guys know. Personally, what I'm expecting is I am expecting a bit of a push to the upside. How high that is going to go is going to be dependent on how complex this deal is, how much they are actually going to use the Cardano blockchain. But again, once that information is out, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. I am keeping this one extremely short. I know that lots of people like to keep these concise. No point in waffling on and saying the same thing again. So thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. And make sure that you share this out there. Give it a like to help support the channel as well.